In this module, we have been discussing the concepts of positioning and differentiation. Positioning refers to the place that the brand occupies in the minds of consumers in relation to competitors. Why is it so important to think of your brand in relation to competitors? Well, you need to remember that most consumers are faced with a choice between a handful of brands in a selection set or evoked set. Your brand may not be the cheapest, but it may be the best in terms of quality or accessibility or eco-friendliness. Whatever your unique value proposition is, it needs to be convincing enough to help you stand out from the crowd, at least within a specific market. And this is why differentiation is so important. To further explore the concepts of positioning and differentiation, let's use the case study of local South African kitchen and homeware store Yuppiechef. Yuppiechef has grown from a small e-commerce retailer to a well-loved and respected brand that has recently opened physical retail outlets. The business has managed to create a strong and unique position for itself in the market and has differentiated effectively from competitors. But who exactly are Yuppiechef's competitors? I would argue that Yuppiechef competes with a number of brands on various levels. They compete with online retailers like Takealot for the convenience of the online platform and some crossovers in terms of product category. They are competing with other retailers specializing in kitchenware, both online and brick and mortar, especially as they now have their own physical outlets. As they have a very popular wedding registry service, they are competing with other go-to stores offering wedding registries and gifts in general. Lastly, as they offer their own Yuppiechef branded products, in addition to the other brands that they stock, they also compete with these other kitchenware and homeware brands to some extent. One of the key aspects that Yuppiechef has positioned itself on, and one of the ways they have differentiated themselves, is through superior customer service. This theme of customer service is reinforced in a number of facets of the business. Yuppiechef is famous for its handwritten, personalized thank you cards, for example, which used to be sent with every purchase. Receiving my first Yuppiechef parcel with an accompanying handwritten note certainly surprised and delighted me as a customer. The team has decided to send the cards more sporadically now, but this tactic made a clear impression on consumers, as did a wall in Yuppiechef HQ filled with the names of their first 200 customers. Yuppiechef has clearly identified the importance of building customer relationships and focuses its value proposition on superior customer service. This is also an important differentiator as many consumers in South Africa have become accustomed to receiving substandard customer service from retailers. Yuppiechef stands out from the crowd. What else does Yuppiechef do to create a strong positioning and differentiate themselves for competitive advantage? Unlike many online retailers, Yuppiechef offers free delivery for most orders in South Africa. They also boast a quick delivery turnaround time, often being able to deliver in just one day. Other online retailers make their customers wait for days or even weeks. While many consumers struggle to get hold of online retailers, Yuppiechef has a live chat box where you can speak to a customer service consultant in real time. Again, superior customer service and personalized engagement are emphasized. The brand name Yuppiechef is an interesting one. When you Google the term Yuppie, the following comes up. A well-paid, young, middle-class professional who works in a city job and has a luxurious lifestyle. While the term Yuppie may not always be perceived as the most flattering moniker, it is likely that middle to upper-class South Africans who fit the bill are willing to poke fun at themselves. Yuppiechef confidently embraces the term. The yuppie in this sense is not a stuck-up city slicker, but rather a discerning foodie passionate about good quality kitchenware and not willing to settle for the average oven dish from the supermarket. The name goes a long way to positioning the brand clearly in the minds of consumers. The brand may not appeal to everyone, but that's kind of the point. Yuppiechef's customers want to stand out from the crowd. They are willing to pay more for quality and for a brand that they buy into. Yuppiechef has done a good job of keeping its sights clearly set on this niche of customers. The brand's recent expansion into physical retail outlets was also a very customer-focused move. The brand recognized South Africa's strong mall culture and the fact that, for many consumers, shopping is not a chore, but rather a favorite pastime. They recognize that their customers enjoy the physical shopping experience, which includes browsing, getting advice, physically holding an item in one's hand, and the immediacy of the purchase. This omni-channel retail approach, combining physical stores and e-commerce, is a further step in differentiating the brand and meeting customer needs. How do you know when a brand has really aced its positioning and differentiation strategy? Basically, when the product it sells becomes secondary to its value proposition. Through effective positioning and differentiation, Yuppiechef has become a customer service business that happens to sell kitchenware tools and homeware.